Hello, hello. Welcome to this episode of the Hello, Hello podcast. I am your host, Alyssa Rogers. We are in the studio with Jay Newcomb, General Manager of Talbert Building Supply in Clarksville, Virginia. Thank you for being here today.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
We are excited to talk to you. We use Talbert Building Supply all the time and have had an amazing experience every single time. So I'm really excited to get to know you a little better.
Well, thank you. We certainly appreciate the business and looking forward to doing the podcast.
Yeah. And fun little story. We had Toby, your brother, in here.
Oh, yeah.
With Deep River Restorations. And he's like, I know who you need on this podcast. And he said you.
Oh, yeah. He's still getting his jabs in 40-some years later, so which is totally fine. But,
yeah. And so here you are, and I want everyone to get to know you. So give us a little background about yourself and how you ended up at Talbert Building Supply.
Well, I grew up in Chase City, Virginia, and was kind of going through college and didn't really know what I wanted to do. I had a good buddy that said, well, how about selling lumber? And I'm like, I have no idea about lumber. So anyway, got in the lumber industry and was fortunate enough after several years to get on with Talbert Building Supply. Yeah. And it's kind of just been a great ride since. You know, it's a wonderful company to work for. Have been, did sales for them, did coordinating, did inside sales. Came to the Clarksville location doing inside sales when they bought it about, I think 13 years ago. Yeah. And got the opportunity to take over as manager and grabbed it and ran with it. And it's been a wonderful ride. Yeah,
you're doing great. And how many locations are there?
We now have 6 locations.
So, I mean, growing and lots of locations supporting a lot of contractors and businesses. And so tell me what sets Talbert Building Supply apart from other suppliers?
Well, I think it's our service and our willingness to get to know our customers outside of work as well. You know, we do a lot of stuff in the community, which our builders are also attend. You know, so it's always good to kind of get to know them on a personal level and get to know their families and what makes them tick. And so I think Talbert does a really good job with that, and so it's always fun to get out and do those things.
It is a very welcoming environment. You guys are very active in the community, which I appreciate so much. And it's just, I feel like on the customer side, when you call or you walk in, it's just very welcoming.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Well, and you guys are willing to help. And I am the kind of person that I have a vision, but I don't necessarily know what that is like in reality.
Right. And we get a lot of that. Yeah. You know, and building a house or doing a remodel or even, resurfacing your deck or anything like that is, it's intimidating, I mean, because it's not things that you kind of like grew up doing or like kind of picked up along the way. Like a lot of people, it's the first time they've ever done anything like that. So to be able to call into any of our locations and, get somebody there that can give you, some knowledgeable advice is, it's big. And I think it gets us a lot of new customers. And of course, it's why we have repeat customers or so many repeat customers because, they know they can come to us and get what they need and a good price and good service.
So tell us about the services and everything that you do provide at Talbert.
Oh, gosh.
And probably can't get to everything.
Yeah, can't get quite to everything, but the main stuff. Of course, we're a full-on building supply. We supply everything from the foundation to the ridge vent, everything in between. We've got a estimating department that can figure plans for you if need be, and help with any questions or we've got engineered wood department that'll help you with any type of engineered wood floor systems or headers or anything like that. We've got outdoor living specialists which help out with anything from decking to railing to if you want to go put a fire pit out in the backyard, they can kind
Yeah.
of figure what you need or help you figure out what's there, and give you options of what to choose. We've got a Marvin window specialist, or I guess what do you call it, a top top-notch window specialist, I
Mhm.
guess you'd
Sure.
say. So, who help out with all the Marvin windows and all the high-end windows and stuff like that. Vinyl siding specialist, who helps out with the vinyl siding and the vinyl windows, and
Yeah.
I mean, it just goes on and on and on and on. I mean, we
Any project you want.
any project you want, yeah, we pretty much can get in there and help out with, except for the HVAC stuff, which we will
Mhm.
certainly lead you guys. Y'all are the pros at that, and plumbing and electrical stuff.
Yeah.
We don't help out much with, but anything other than that, I mean, anything. I mean, sheetrock trim,
Yeah.
doors, all that stuff. We can help out with a lot of that, and we're starting to get into some installed sales stuff as well
Oh,
for
nice.
licensed contractors. Of course, we don't do
Yeah.
it for the homeowner or anything, but for
Yeah.
licensed contractors, we'll step in and help them, kind of in our bigger urban areas.
That's really nice.
Mhm, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The contractors love it, so
Yeah.
they can rely on
And you see a lot, so I love to stay up on the
it.
trends. So
Mhm.
what is a current trend right now? It's spring, summer's coming. Like what are people doing?
So right now, the big thing is, um, like in terms of like what house styles you're choosing, you mean,
Yeah,
or like
house styles
siding.
or
So right now, everything is white, black. Everything is
okay.
white houses, black trim, black windows, black gutters. And I can guarantee if you leave from here now and drive to Clarksville, you probably see four houses
Yeah,
that look like that, and it's awesome. It's beautiful,
it is.
but it's really one of the big things going now, and it's I don't know.
I
I'm not
like
a
the
huge fan.
black trim. I like the window black trim. I
Hmm.
have seen that a lot, and
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's pretty. I mean, it pops. It kind of gives
Yeah.
the outline to the house, and it's pretty. But yeah,
Yeah.
you see a ton of those. So that's one of the big things trending now, and
Yeah.
so
And so take me through because I mean, we've been through a lot over the last 5 years.
yes, ma'am, we
And
have. Yes.
tell me about how you navigate those like supply chain issues. I mean, it's been, we see it on our side
Yeah.
still to this day.
Well, thankfully, we have probably one of, if not the best, purchasing department that I've you know worked with. I mean,
Yeah.
those guys see all that stuff. Of course, 2020 and all that
Right.
was tough to foresee coming. But once they figured out what's happening, they immediately jumped in, made most of the right decisions, and I mean, I was super lucky to have those guys on board, and they did an incredible job. And even today, I mean, with the tariffs and all that other
Yeah.
stuff going on, and it's volatile, a little
Hmm.
unpredictable, but they get ahead of the game. And I mean, I think our main purchaser has been there for 38 years, I
Oh,
guess. So
great.
yeah, he's seen a thing or two, and he's
Hmm.
it's always new, but he always seems to jump in and handle it and do great. So we're lucky to
Yeah.
have him. So thankfully, I don't have to navigate those waters. We let them do
That's a
do their
lot.
thing.
And
It is
I
a
mean, they
lot.
do a really great job at it
Yeah,
because I know that we can always get what we need from you
sure.
guys,
Well, thank you.
no
Yeah,
matter
they
what's
do.
happening.
Yeah, they
So.
do a great job. Yeah.
So let's get back to you a little bit.
Mhm.
And, you said in the beginning that kind of fell into the lumber
Yeah, I literally had
business
no idea about anything as far as lumber goes. Yeah.
and look at where you are now.
Yeah.
So, what is some advice you would give to your younger self?
Uh, don't be scared to try something new, and if you're going to go try it, give it your 100%.
Yeah.
Try to figure it out and stick with it, and then eventually it'll pay off. So I mean, always just do with what you think is right,
Yeah.
and do it 100%. Tell my daughter that all the time.
That's amazing. And
Mhm.
speaking of your daughter, what do you like to do for fun?
Oh gosh, well, anything that she's involved in.
Yeah.
She's plays a ton of volleyball. She plays a ton of softball, and we rolled right out of travel volleyball into travel softball and school softball. And so
Uh-huh.
it's if i- if it's a Saturday or Sunday, my wife and I we're at a
Yeah.
volleyball court or at a softball field, and it's been awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it, and we're just kind of getting into it with her because she's 12. She's still on the young side of all that, but it's been really been really enjoyable so far.
Well, I mean, just I am a mom to a
Mhm.
6, almost 7-year-old. So, what age did she start getting into sports? I've been talking about this a lot. Like, when do I start this?
Well, so a funny story. I've got two older nieces
Yeah,
that play volleyball, right? And when they were younger, they would go to a camp in Richmond. My mom and dad lived in Richmond
yeah.
at the time, so they would go to a camp up there. And I think Caroline was probably 5, I
Uh
guess.
huh.
She was, um, yeah, she was pretty young. I don't think she was able to join the camp yet, but she
Yeah.
went with Gracie when Gracie went, and and the coach was there talking, about I think Caroline was standing there beside Gracie or something. They were like, "We're going to teach y'all how to play volleyball today," and Caroline was like, "Well, I already know how to play volleyball,"
Oh,
yeah, and
cool.
she was
So
like
it's like
5,
in her
yeah, that's
blood.
right. She's like, "I already know how to play volleyball," and so she has been because of Emma and Grace, she's been at it since I don't know, since she was 3, since she could walk, I mean,
Yeah,
she's always, yeah, I've always wanted to have a volleyball in her hand and, bouncing around and all that. So she's been at it for a long time.
that's great. She's
Yeah.
going to go really far.
I hope
I
so. I
mean,
mean, if she
doing it
sticks
as
with
long
it,
as she
yeah,
has.
that's right. Yeah, and she enjoys it. That's the main thing is she just to see her out there having fun and making new friends. I
Hmm.
mean, she's playing on a team in Roxborough, so she got to know a bunch of girls down there and a bunch of coaches too. So that's the good thing about sports. It's fun, it's exercise, but you also get to kind of branch out a little bit.
Hmm.
Meet some other people from around the area that you otherwise typically wouldn't. So
That's
yeah,
awesome.
so she's enjoying that aspect of it as well.
I love that. Thank you for sharing that.
Sure.
And what are your current goals? What you got going on?
Um, Gosh, to not make my wife mad, I guess every day. Which that's my main goal when I get up in the morning. Nah,
Kenny's like,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it's a struggle sometimes. But,
Happy wife, happy
nah,
life.
that's right. That's right. My goals are just to help my daughter succeed and everything that she wants to do. My stepsons too. I've got two
Yeah.
stepsons. One which race cars over here, and
Mhm.
was Zach Paragoy, who races over here to South Boston, and Bradley, my other stepson, who if the lake ever dries up, I don't know what that boy will do. That's all he does is go catfishing. So it just to help them succeed, and just to make things keep going
Yeah.
smooth at Talbert, and help all the employees there get what they need. And that's really my main goal. Just to I don't know that I have any personal goals set for
Yeah.
myself. I
Yeah.
just like to try to help others achieve things that they want to do. So
I know everyone watching and listening is like, this is such a nice guy. You're such a nice guy. And I'm like thinking back to when Toby was in here and you were just like super humble, nice
well,
guys. So I just
thank you.
appreciate that so much.
Sure.
And we're gonna do a little bit of rapid fire
Okay. Oh gosh.
real quick.
All right.
And it's gonna be more local stuff.
Mhm,
So
okay.
right now, what is your favorite local restaurant? If I could catch you eating somewhere, where is it gonna be? Where would you want to go?
Yeah, it's got to be Los Banditos.
Los Banditos,
Mm-hmm.
that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Mexican,
Yep.
gotta love it. Okay. What's your favorite way to spend a weekend in Clarksville?
Oh, so like no ball field or anything, just like what I would prefer to do.
What would you prefer to do?
I would prefer to get up in the morning, drink some coffee, go play some golf at Kenderson Country Club, and
Yes.
come home and grill and hang out with my family.
That sounds like a perfect day.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
don't get to
you're
do
a
that very
golfer.
often anymore, but it's fun though.
So you
Yeah.
like golfing.
Oh yes.
And
Yeah.
we have a lot of golfers here.
Okay.
And
Good.
Joey tries to be a golfer.
Yeah.
And he's not so great.
And golf
So
is very
how are you?
humbling.
Are you a good golfer? Would you
I
consider yourself a good golfer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I guess so.
What's your
Yeah.
best round? Is it round? I think it's round.
66 at Kenderson.
Okay, you're good.
Well,
Joey's in like the hundreds.
oh,
So-
well, but I've been playing since I was 4, so there, at some point it's got to.
So that's
You
your
gotta catch
favorite
on.
sport? Or what's your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is volleyball and softball. I do love golf
Yes.
to play. I mean, yeah, I guess
Yes.
golf would be
Mhm.
my favorite sport to play, but yeah, if I had a choice to whether play golf or go watch my daughter play
Yeah.
volleyball or softball, I'm heading to the volleyball
I love that.
or softball field.
I
So,
love
yeah.
that.
But I do love golf, and I've loved it since I was wee little,
Yeah.
and grew up playing at Chase City Country Club or Mecklenburg Country Club, I guess it is, and so it's been in my blood for years and years and years. Yeah.
I love that.
And you can
And
tell my brother this too. He quit playing golf because he couldn't beat me, so he hung it up.
what is
So
his best round? Is he like good
Toby was really good.
though?
Toby
Okay.
was really good. Toby walked on to the Longwood golf team
Yeah.
and played there for a few years, which is not an easy feat. I mean, that's tough,
Yeah.
to walk on to any college and play golf
Very.
is hard to do. But he gave it up probably 4 or 5 years ago. He plays in the Marvin L. Crowder,
Yeah.
but he does a lot of fishing, which
Okay.
I also love to do.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you can tell him that he couldn't. He figured out he couldn't
Oh.
beat me in golf, so he had to quit playing.
Are you listening?
He couldn't take it.
So you're a very good golfer. Okay. Well, maybe you need to give Joey some tips. I'm
Just
like
keep
really hitting hard
practicing.
on
Yeah,
Joey.
keep practicing. Yeah.
And we're also going to do a random question here.
Mhm.
And so I'm going to have you pick and you're going to answer today.
Okay.
What is it going to be? It's our random
What am I most thankful for?
question. Okay. I love this.
My family.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna
Yeah.
make you cry.
Aw.
Yeah, my family.
Yeah. It sounds like you have such a supportive family. You
Mhm.
are so supportive to your family and to
Sure.
everyone that you come in contact with, your community,
Mhm.
your family, your customers. I'm telling you, having Toby in here, having you in here, I just
Sure.
feel the warmth and the
Mhm.
humbleness. And I mean,
Well, thank you.
just such a nice guy. And so
Yes,
I
ma'am.
just appreciate you spending time with us today
Absolutely.
and allowing us to get to know you and who you really are. I'm so excited for everyone to
Sure.
get to know you.
Well, thank you. Well, I
So,
appreciate the opportunity. I really do. I was extremely nervous coming in to do
yeah.
this. Like I told you, I'm behind the scenes guy. I don't really like
Yeah.
to. I've got some Facebook pages, that I get out and do, but it's still like kind of behind the scenes. So
Yeah.
I'm not in front of the camera, dude, for sure. But I really appreciate the opportunity to do
Yeah.
this, and we'll maybe get invited back sometime.
Yes, absolutely.
Cool.
I'd love to have you back. And I mean, maybe we need to have you and Toby on at the same time
Oh
so
gosh,
we
I don't
can
know.
really dig in.
Two Newcombs in one area that close. I don't know. No, we would love to do that. That would
Yeah,
be fun.
it would
That'd
be
cool.
so fun. And, I'm going to link everything on where everyone can find you
Okay.
and Talbert. And, truly, you guys have helped us out so much
Sure.
in this journey, and I appreciate it. And I can't wait to see the growth
Oh,
that
me too.
you have and Talbert has. And again, thank you for being here
Thank
today.
you. And real quick too, thank
Yeah.
you guys. You guys,
Yeah.
Rogers has jumped into the community and done an incredible job. I
Thank
think
you.
we use you at our house. We've got
Mhm.
units you guys put in our house and at Talbert's
Mhm.
and Clarksville. So y'all have done an immaculate job. It's been
Thank
great.
you.
Yeah, really
Thank you
enjoyed it.
so much.
Thank you.
And thank you everyone for watching
Thank
and
you.
listening today. I hope you feel as great as I do after this conversation. And continue rating, reviewing, subscribing, doing all the things you always do. Check out our YouTube channel. All of the videos are on there. So if you want to go back and listen and watch to other ones, go do it. And we will talk to you next week.